Well, Merry Christmas, Dolphin fans, and a Happy New Year. We're all set to bring you Boxing Day action. The Spitfires of Aylmer take on the Dolphins of Dorchester here at the Flight Exec Center, just getting set to get underway. Beautiful afternoon for a hockey game. And the throngs of Dolphin fans have gathered here at the Flight Exec Center to cheer on their hometown squad. This is the second game of a 5-game homestand for the Dolphins as play gets underway against the Spitfires. And play quickly goes into the Dolphin end where Jordan Fuller will try to get it out. Can't. Spitfires can't capitalize. Now they'll bang it back in. All the forwards tagging up, and Fuller again behind his own net.
And you know that you picked up a couple good players. Goodhue and Bryson were the newest 2 additions to the Dolphins team. They're already on the starting line. Shot on net by the Dolphins from about center ice.
Well, the interesting story about Will Goodhue playing his former team here today. And, of course, the Spitfires have a little Dorchester connection as well. Both Josiah Sweetland and Brent Dzango played for the Dolphins as recently as early December last year before they made their way to Aylmer. Dolphins will dump it back in. A minute gone here in period number 1. And an important game in the way things are stacked up here in the Southern Ontario Junior C Circuit. Everybody fighting for home ice advantage in the playoffs and maybe that easier team to face in round number 1.
Josiah Sweetland gloves it out. It goes out along Farboard's Tuffin and passed through the skates of Liam Galuli. Now the other way. Shot from the top of the circle by the Spitfires. They still haven't closed the door to the Zambonis. And
it's 1-0 Spitfires.
I believe that was Josh Lockhart. No, Josiah Sweetland.
And you know that's got to be sweet for Sweetland, scoring against his former team. 1-0 Spitfires here, a minute and a half in.
And a song that's going on throughout the Dorchester zone perfectly fits the memo here in Dorchester early. Picked up by Carrero, goes offside just by a bit. Just outside the Spitfires' end. In net for the Dolphins tonight, number 1, Mike Lindner. We haven't seen him in action at home for a couple games.
No, Tokarwitz has played well in his absence, but Tokarwitz on the pine today as Lindner will get the start between the pipes.
Lindner makes a nice glove. And Michael Mommersteeg in net for the Spitfires tonight. Josiah Sweetland, he's been getting a lot of time throughout the first 2 minutes. Scored the first goal. Dumped in on net. Sorry, Lucas Easterbrook. Esterbrook's.
Dolphins are now going to get it out. Missed by Kilgore. Kilgore again has been moved from the point up to forward. Friel tried to keep that one in and couldn't. Here come the Spitfires.
Big hit by Bryson. Held. And Bryson picks up the puck. Across center. Bounces over 2 Aylmer sticks. That's going to be icing.
Served by number 17, Josiah Sweetland. Assist number 15, Ryan Stapleton. And number 23, Brett Dzango.
So it's Sweetland on the goal from Stapleton and Dzango for Sweetland, his 10th of the year. He's second in points on this Spitfire team.
And that's 2 of the Spitfires' former Dolphins with points on that goal. Mastroeni along the far boards, dumps it in, chasing, gets held. No call on the play. Around the near side, picked up. That was Brady Duncan, number 6. Nice save by Lindner.
Couple Dolphins go down, tripping over each other. Sloppy play in their own end. Two guys got the guy out front, but nobody has a guy by the net with the puck. Here's Mastroianni now. He'll try to break it out, and it will go rink wide to Brady Duncan.
Good hue to Duncan. Duncan takes it in, circling. He's gonna pass and dump, and everybody's changing. Big hit by Tuffin. Scratches today. Chaberlaw with a concussion, and Dewberry and Harwick out today. So no fun. Big hit by Tuffin along the far boards. Comes over to O'Shaughnessy. Around the boards to Blue. Tipped up. What a move by O'Shaughnessy. He comes in all by himself. 3 Spitfires. Loses the puck. But he had a nice move bouncing off the boards. A nice pass to himself. Flipped out Tuffin. Tried to center it. Got caught in a stick of a flame. Or Spitfire. Comes all the way up to Crokes in his own end. Dumped into Tuffin. Tuffin kind of gets hit. His stick takes a whacking. Bryson on the near boards loses the puck. It goes out.
Here come the Spitfires back the other way. 2-on-1. Centering pass. Clint Walker hammered hard by Bryson, and he took Lindner down. They're going to give him the goal while Lindner's down and out. So Walker tried to jam on the brakes. Bryson ran over him from behind. Clint Walker ended up taking out Mike Lindner, and the puck ended up behind Lindner. 2-0 Spitfires.
Could you say that again, please?
I couldn't say that once more.
Crokes is talking to the Zebras over there. Now the Zebras
Bryson hit Walker from behind. The referee immediately put his arm up. He was definitely calling Bryson, but when he hit him from behind, he spilled Walker right into Lindner, who took a tumble. Lindner was down and out on the ice, and the goal went in.
So I'm no professional, but I'd say he's got a 10 and a 2 and no goal.
No
They're saying it's in, no penalty.
Now the goal not going up on the score clock. It's still showing 0-0, but it's definitely 2-0. Oh, big hit by Fuller, but it's 3-0 Spitfires. Fuller absolutely leveled a Spitfire at the top of the slot. But while all that was going on, the puck was being put in the net behind him. So the Dolphins in a tough hole early. It's 3-0. We're 5 minutes in.
I believe that was Ryan Stapleton on the goal.
Good hit by Tyler Kerr. And we've definitely seen a lot of contact, a lot of intensity. There's another hit by Kerr. Kerr gets it to Friel. He tries to center it. It goes to the point. Kerr delivers his 3rd good hit of the shift. Tyler Kerr is a man on a mission. Now it's Friel with Blue going to the net. And
it's in! Somehow that stuck 5-hole of Luke and Esterbrook.
And Patty Friel gets one.
It's
Michael
3-1.
Michael Blue was having a cross-check fight with a defenseman out front of the net while he was trying to drive there. And I'm not sure whether Esterbrook just didn't play that puck right or what, but it ended up behind him. And for Friel, his 3rd goal of the year, it's 3-1.
Assist number 11, Ryan number 17, Josiah Sweet.
So a lot of action here in the first 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 4 goals. You can wonder what the rest of this game's going to bring. And I don't know. The Dolphins would be leveling them Just a couple of them have snuck by Lindner. He's just got to wipe all the rust off from a couple games out.
Dolphins are served by number 7, Michael Blue. Assist number 8, Spencer Buell.
Well, the puck must have bounced off Michael Blue's skate and went in. But they gave the assist to Spencer Beer. But I know for a fact it was Patrick Friel who dumped that one on the net. It was Friel going down the left-hand side, but regardless, it makes it 3-1. So the first goal for Aylmer, Sweetland from Stapleton and Dzengel a minute and a half in. Then at 4:51, it was Stewart from Bentoncourt. For Trevor Stewart, his 9th of the year. Then a mere 9 seconds later, Stapleton did it again for the Spits. For Stapleton, goal 7 on the year, assisted by Van Rolston and Sweetland, his 2nd point of the night. 2 points for Stapleton as well. And then just 29 seconds after that, Michael Blue from Spencer Beer. And again, I'm going to have to call shenanigans on that score job, as it was definitely Friel who had the puck, not Spencer Beer. We got a slash coming up to Bryson.
2-minute penalty.
And the Spitfires will go on the power play for the first time.
Keep disciplined. Remember that, Dolphins. It's 3-1. Never lose hope until that final buzzer. Always have to keep disciplined. A slash is a bad penalty.
If you're just tuning in to Dolphin Action on their Dolphin Radio Network, brought to you by Bill Blaney, you've already missed a bunch. It's been an exciting start to this game. 3-1 Aylmer. Here with 12:37 left to play here in the first. And the Dolphins trying to kill off a penalty. Dolphins come in with the 4th-rated penalty kill in the circuit. If they have a good day today, they can probably move all the way up to number 2. Aylmer, on the other hand, league worst power play. They are just 24 for 204 for 1176. Their total special kill rating right around 90%, while Dorchester hovers at close to 107. 105 left to play in the man advantage. Here's Stapleton driving to the net. Liam Galili kept him on the outside. Stapleton centered it for Sweetland. Now Van Rolston, he loses the puck. Flipped into Sweetland. Sweetland plays it back to the point, and it goes between the defenseman's feet and out of the zone.
The Flames are looking to pull a big upset. The 8-20-1 Flames trying to pull an upset here in Dorchester against the 20-10-1 Dolphins.
And again, we'll get into the impact on the schedule and the standings in a little bit. And a big hit by Michael Blue as he tattooed Stapleton on the boards right in front of Lindner, who's now on the bench. So Mike Lindner's been given the hook. Tokerwood's in the game now. Definitely the coolest set of goalie pads I've ever seen.
Yeah, they got like the Spider-Man look to them. They got like a web.
It's actually hockey net. It's called goalie flage. So it's designed to camouflage your legs to the back of the net. Absolutely ingenious.
Agreed.
I saw it the other night. Thought it was pretty funky looking. Then when I got up close and saw what it really was, it was like cool. Kept in by Probst. Going to dump that one behind the net.
That's cool. Then they think that they're shooting it at the back of the net, but they're actually shooting it at his pads.
Goalie flies.
Oh, yeah.
It's like something right out of Puck Dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Marketed by Puck Commander.
Oh, yeah. Puck flipped up and out of play.
Brought to you by Steve Young Plumbing and Heating. Another souvenir. We had one come up in the broadcast booth last Friday night.
Yeah, lucky fam went home with that one. Who's that?
Oh, you gave it out.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Kid came up and said, you got the puck? You went, yeah, there you go. Have fun, young Dolphin fan.
Come back next week and I'll give you another one. As long as somebody flips another one up here.
Guerrero gets it out. Now Warby on the forecheck. But swinging it back in the other way is the Spitfires. That shot goes wide of Tokarwitz.
Just about bounce back. Just, let me try that again. Just about bounce back down.
Oh, what a play. That was Nolan Blum bringing the puck in from the side of the net, and he almost put one by Tokarwitz. Now Brady Duncan with the puck. Duncan can't get it in, turns it over.
High
stick. Glove pass.
High stick.
Glove pass to call. So face off. 9:05 left to play here in the first. It's been action personified. Oh, and Tyler Kerr just took a lick. Good hit on Kerr. Now Tyler Kerr gives a whack back, and he's going to be going to the box for slashing. And now it's like Sherwood Forest out there. Everybody thinks they're a lumberjack. Centering pass from Walker. Tuffin picks it up. Tyler Kerr's going for slashing. Darren DeVries, assistant coach, getting a little excited down there as he wishes the referee a Merry Christmas.
Yes, I'm sure that's what it is.
That's what he said. Merry Christmas.
And a couple of choice words, right?
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Here's the Spitfires trying to get something rolling. Their second power play opportunity of the day. Cleared out by Prokes. Down the ice and now back to set the puck up as Esther Brooks. Good forecheck by Pat Friel. Guerrero keep it in. Guerrero still has the puck. Now behind the Spitfires net. He's being pinned up against the boards. Spitfires are coming out of there with the puck. Centering pass.
Brooks with the puck. Dumps it out. Tried to get it to Kerr. Flipped out by Dolphin.
Nolan Blum, a new addition to the Spitfire team. Only 5 games in. Oh, and a good spear in front of the net as Tyler Blue just took one from Nolan Blum.
Dumped the length of the ice by Prokes. Picked up by Esterbrook. Behind the net, Spitfires take it out. Through the neutral zone. Under the opponent's end. Knocked back down the length of the ice. And Aylmer has an odd obsession with fire. They have the Aylmer Flames and the Aylmer Spitfires. Oh! Head contact, elbow dirtiness.
That one's in.
Dorchester's net.
Dzengel, the former Dolphin, makes it 4-1. Tokarwitz dropped down to make the save, and it trickled through his legs. And for Brett Dzengel, goal number 6 on the season. And the former Dolphin, he's been a defenseman for most of his junior career. Now moving up to forward.
And I don't think he's leaving forward for long. For a while at least. He's got 2 on the night.
Oh, Carrero with a good chance went high and wide.
We're not even 3/4 of the way into this first period. The score's already 4-1. Dolphins are probably losing hopes by now. Too early to do that, though. Picked up beside the net. He's in! What a move by Warby! Picks up the puck, wraps it around the goaltender, and scores.
12th goal of the season for Mike Warby. It makes it 4-2. So Nolan Blum, the newest player for Aylmer, he got 6 games in earlier this year for the New Hamburg Firebirds before joining the Aylmer squad.
35th point of the year for Warby. And it's 4-2. Dolphins have cut the lead in half.
Been a hard-hitting affair here early on. Spitfires trying to get it rolling again. Wrap around, Totoro tugging the post. That one bounced off him. He made the save. Spitfires will keep it in. Now behind the net, Robert Shaw digging.
Your Dolphins third guy, number 11. Your goalkeeper, Mike Warby. Assist number 23, Tommy Brooks, and number 16, Chris.
Carrero with an assist on that. Carrero 6 games less than Macaulay, Tuffin, and Warby, but he's now has full possession of the most points for the Dorchester Dolphins. He's got 41 points. Next closest, Brian Macaulay with 40. And not a single penalty minute. Clean and green so far in his 24 games.
So the 4th Aylmer goal was DeZangle from Stapleton and Sweetland for Josiah Sweetland.
Penalty coming up to the Spitfires. Picked up behind the net. Tuffin with the puck to the point. Shot high. Just flip to the point to Prokes. Prokes in on net. Oh, it's in! But the whistle was blown. Loose puck still. Interference. So the Dolphins, instead of a goal, they're still going to get a power play out of it.
There's a long shot from the point. Esterbrooks bounced off his chest, trickled down his left side, and was sitting there right for the pickings, but the ref blew it down in the meantime. And the Spits will send their man to the box. Looks like Derek Foker, number 10, for interference. And the Dolphins will go on the power play for the first time this afternoon. Spitfires will get it out of their end. 4:04 left to play. Period number 1, 4-2 Spitfires.
Carrero picks it up, leaves it for Prokes. Prokes dumps it across center. Taken by the Spitfires, dump back in. Prokes with Carrero, Blue. Who else is out there? The Cab and Brian Macaulay on the far side, and Warby for the Dolphins.
Tyler Blue hit hard. Penalty box door swung wide open. Now here's Blue across to Macaulay. Macaulay now taking up residence at the point. Now Prokes will swing back there. Carrero sets up from the hash mark into Warby. Warby now circles back to Carrero. Into Warby. To Carrero. There's Warby with a shot and high and wide. Puck bounces out into the Dolphins' end. Tyler Blue back to pick it up. Here's Carrero now with the puck.
Here comes Carrero
down
out.
the right side.
Takes a bit of a
Ward to go to
slash,
the net.
comes in. Behind the net. Out to the point. Fuller to the other side to Bryson. Back to Fuller. Back to Bryson. Playing keep away. They have been all game. Into Carrero. Out to Fuller. Fuller with a shot covered up by Estabrook.
Nice save by Estabrook. Good shot by Fuller. Had a man slide down in front of him. Fuller put it just high enough to get it over that guy trying to block the shot. 27 seconds left in the penalty to Derek Foker. Dolphins again, first power play opportunity of the day. It's Bryson. One-timer! And a blocker saved by Estabrooks. Oh, Bryson was looking for the big hit. Luckily, Galuli got back there and helped the cause. Now here's Liam Galuli. 8 seconds left. Galuli takes a slide.
No call.
A vicious two-hander up the middle. There's Tucker with a shot.
It's in!
Man, what a tip by O'Shaughnessy.
Tough to do O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy, 5-hole. And this one's 4-3 here in Dorchester. 2:05 left. I'm not sure if they scored that on the power play. Yeah, the penalty should have been 1 second from expiry.
If I had to make a prediction, I'd say this one's going to end up 10-9 for somebody. Oh, big hit, Tyler Kerr. Tyler Blue finishes him off.
It's the Tyler showdown. Comes out. Kilgore couldn't get the puck. It comes in to that was Prokes. Shot at that post.
Pat Friel just rung. Wow, and a big hit by Kerr. Tyler Kerr's on a mission today. 1:20 left to play here in the first.
Yeah, kill as many Spitfires as you can in 60 minutes. I think that's the mission that he was given.
Oh!
Kilgore gets a knee
Kilgore
on knee.
takes a knee on knee.
Second zero, scored by number 21, Brendan O'Shaughnessy. Assist, number
Here's
9,
Mastroianni.
Tucker. And number 15.
He'll lose the puck now, gets it and feeds it back to his point man. Jordan Fuller now. His own end circling to Blue. Blue's going to chip this one in. Michael Blue tips it in. Estabrooks plays it near side. Kept in. Nice play.
Beautiful play by Goodhue.
Now Goodhue loses it. Kept in by Fuller. Goodhue again. Got a man going to the net. Mastroianni tipped it but wide. Now Michael Blue down near corner. Scrum's on. Now Blue comes out with the puck. Michael Blue centering pass. Oh. And a good try by Mastroianni, but couldn't get a stick on it. Spitfires will dump it in, and this will expire time in period number 1 in what's been an absolute thriller so far. Definitely not a showcase of goaltenders, that's for sure. 9 shots apiece at the end of 1 on the Thames OK Tires shot clock. Final score after 1. The Aylmer Spitfires 4. Dorchester Dolphins 3. Thrilling first period of hockey.
Oh, yeah. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with more Dorchester Dolphin action here on the Dolphin Radio Network.